Hello, welcome back to Prehistoric Park. I'm just doing some clearing here for a little project that I've been working on in between episodes for the last year, so maybe not that long. It's just over the hill here. This is a project. I just need to put in the rails here, but after I have cleared out and dug a little bit here and put in some more gravel, I am going to put in some more rail lines. This is the big nether project I got. I'm going to have these rail lines all over my world, but we'll get to that in a bit. So in today's episode I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour, and of course you have to start here, which is spawn. This is where I spawned, so I made a helipad here, and we got a helicopter and a hangar and some parts that is exactly the same as the bits on the helicopter outside. And also I added in some of these from the Ritual mod. They are just here for decoration, but they look cool, and they seem to fit in a workshop place. So, a tour. I did a tour not too long ago in episode 25. But I've spent quite a long while on the episodes after that. I think I spent half a year on the first 25 and then half a year on the next 5, so not great, but should go up a little bit. So, train station and iron farm? Have to go up a little bit on the end there because it's a question mark. So my project over there is going to pass by here. Let me show you on the map. You can see clearly where it goes now. It's going to turn around and pass by here. I think that's the plan at the moment. Plans change. And second thing, iron farm. So at the moment, when I'm recording this, the newest version, the last few versions, you can put together a decent iron farm within 20 minutes of starting a world, if you find a village. But in this old version, 1.12, the iron farms are way different and bigger and more clunky and takes a lot more work. So I'm not sure. I might make a tiny version that is not very efficient, but it's going to be within the spawn chunks, so it should tickle along and provide iron over time. It's a maybe project for the future. Here you can see the first animals of the farm. It's not a farm. It's a park, and it's just next to spawn. This is the herbivore pen. Well, one of them at least. I'm going to go inside here. Slight issue, I can't bring my car in because this door looks like it's big, but it's not that big. Anyway, here we got a few of the herbivores. Let me see in my book. How are you doing? Ankylosaurus. I have not named any of these. Don't run. He's happy. Well, she's loud. Age 70. I think that's 70 days. I've been doing a lot of working, and I have no idea how old they can get, if they can die from old age. I hope not, but we'll see. They are taken care of. And these should be the oldest one. 321. These days don't add up in my head. That's a female. She is not that little anymore. Hi. And how is this guy doing? I mean girl. Here is Doge. I think this is the male. He's 150. Yeah, those days, it doesn't add up for me. It's not that much difference between those, so I don't know what those numbers are. Just over the river we got a brachiosaurus. Hello. Don't run. Is that little dude? 62. Doing well for his age, I think. And this is the last of them. Just a 33 something age girl. So that's the herbivores we got at the moment. And I think, yeah, here we go. Book herbivores. So for the Cretaceous herbivore group, we already got the Triceratops, Ankylosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus. We still need Gallimimus, Therizinosaurus and Parasaurolophus. The other pen just next to it is for the Jurassic herbivore group. There is only 4 of them, but then again Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus are 2 of the biggest animals I'm going to have in this park. And the Stegosaurus are pretty big as well. Dromaeosaurus, not so much. They are tiny. They are... You don't see them first here. Now for a building I built here. This is the hatchery. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think I'm going to add in some more trees around it, but it get the right Jurassic Park feel with this just next to our fence. And if you look inside here, here is the animal keeper Bacon and veterinarian Visalia is working. Keep up the good work. Soon we're going to hatch more. Here is the farm. I made this in the last episode, so I'm not going to go into a detailed tour of it. Only thing I've done since last episode, I added in some smoke over the chimney. Here we are at the Tyrannosaurus Rex pen. And I'm going to head inside because this guy, I've done some building since I hatched this guy a couple of videos ago. And he has grown. You can already, let me see, he's a little bit inside here. But we'll have a look with the Dinopedia, how he's doing. I think it's a male, you can see him there. Hello. I have not named him yet either. How are you doing? Oh no, don't. He started to grow into his voice. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Age 19. It's a male, yeah. I have not tamed him. Hey, there's people up in the watchtower. Well, let me head around to them. I think I know whose car that is. Hello? Ah! I knew you two went for a ride. Well, it's a pretty good view of the Tyrannosaurus here. I know I gave you this day off, but you better get back to work tomorrow. That probably goes for me as well. This path isn't finished yet. I put down these cones at the end of roads that is unfinished. But this is the herbivore again from this side. It's a better view than from outside the fence, and still pretty safe up here. So I added in some viewing platforms here, but on this side there isn't any animals yet. But here you can kind of see them down there in the grass. Most of them are over in that direction, as you could see, but we got the brachiosaurus just next to it. That one is almost underneath the fence. Hi, lady guy. Now, just over there we got a dam I was working on. Let me head over and show you what I mean. You see, I've done quite a lot of terraforming, landscaping around here, and I have some big plans. I did dig out this river, but last you saw it, it was dry. I have now added in water. But the terrain around here isn't done yet. I have some really big plans for top of the river here. For now, it's just like this. It doesn't go anywhere. The plan was to dig a tunnel through the mountain here, through here. You see on this side we got a ravine, well, sort of, and I blocked up this, dammed it up. That one has to go, but the plan was to fill this in with water, but of course I have to do some landscaping around on the other side where it's currently open. But I want to fill in this with water, and I have in a waterfall here as a nice backdrop to the herbivore place. And I got some ideas for and I got some ideas in here. I think I can add in something cool, but we'll have to see. I think I have to dam it up. Maybe here, I'm not sure. It would look a little bit odd having waterfalls on both sides, but I'll make it work. For the moment, this is one of the projects that it's taking a bit of a backseat for now. I got a lot of other stuff that I'm going to do before that. So back here. This is my guard. I made a custom skin for them. You'll see a lot of them in town. This is the workers' town. So this is the cafeteria. Something like that. Some of the... Ooh, you guys are done working for today, Celia. Bacon. There's a few people here already, but... not all of them. Hi Wolfer, my chef. Do you have anything good? Just fish. And cake. Not hungry. I got some stuff to clean up. This is just a house. I wanted to add in houses around for living, but... yeah, this is one of those I didn't decorate, so it's... hopefully I'll do it sometime. Back here, I used to have all my villagers penned in, but I decided to just release them, and now they are everywhere, and so is the golems. Guards. So this building here. This is the first nether portal I made, and I made a solid structure around and didn't want villagers to head in. Since then I have made this train portal, which is what I'm going to have for around the park. I think I'm happy with this train design. It's a little bit lacking on details, and it's a bit samey on the colors. It's not too much difference there. It's all the same. So I've been thinking of changing it. At the moment, I don't think I'm going to change it, but I might. I think I'm going to make. There is going to be a few stations around, and that's where my portal are. And at each station, there is going to be a train, so I might make the other ones different. So I've been working on this train rail for a good long while. If we head over in this direction, you see we come up to where I started the episode. This is where I'm currently working on this side. Heading back here, you can see I have made the rail quite a long distance this direction, all the way to the next station, which is going to be just over here. Although I have to do a lot of work in this area, as you can see. I have to fill in underneath here, build up the terrain. There is quite a few. Ooh, iron! I need that. There is quite a few of holes around and water. There was a lava pool. Here it is. I need to plug in all that, but this is where the road comes as well, and you can see here is where I was going to put a memorial park. So since I planned that, I did find my car in the last episode, but I think I'm still going to make a park here, and for every animal I lose, for every member of the park I lose, there is going to be something for them in there. So far I haven't lost anyone. So this area, at the moment the plan is to have the welcome center and hotel. I wasn't sure if I should word that different. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one big hotel or several houses, huts for people to live in, but living quarters for customers, guests, visitors. And there might be some other things there. This is quite a big area, so I'll have to see about that. But we got it. It's not much done here yet. It's mainly the railroad and the road to this place. Nothing else. So, as I mentioned, this is obsolete. I'm never going to, well, never. I am never going to use it. I am actually going to take it down. I'm going to do that now. So let's cut to that. There we go. All gone. I'd like to do a little bit of maintenance, cleaning up work like that. Now that I'm doing a tour. Moving on, here I got a tiny fountain. Just little park business in middle of town. Want some greenery. And this building is the security office. But my security officer is having the day off. And this building is my starter house. And the interior here is not aesthetic, it's just functional. So I was hoping to do a proper interior one time. Well, I did add in this fancy rug, so a little bit. We got a billboard, a planning board, and some of these things we have done quite a lot of work on, like worker village and lab, which is this place. Not done yet, but it's getting there. Not done anything of this. We got some gift shop things later on in the tour. Anyway, here the reason I will choose this location for the village is because there was a village here. Except the villager, there is only one bit left, and that is this tiny bit of road and farmlands. And I'm going to clean up this now. There we go. Better. Not perfect, there is the middle of the river isn't looking too great, but for now, it's decent. I can't do everything at once. That would be a ridiculously long video. Anyway, this is the last building of the village so far, and this is the lab. Here we got Dr. Noobstein. I have not decorated, sorry for that. If you look upstairs, there is one office, and that is for Dr. Cozy. She's off doing some work. We'll get to that later. Also, she wants me to move that down in underground. Here we got a repair station, workbench. Here we got well, let's get to it. This is where we analyze the stuff. Got some Spinosaurus. Those are actually my first Spinosauruses, so that special enclosure might be up soonish. But for this episode, I want to bring out one of these brachiosaurus. Two of them actually. And for that I have to go in here. Need some biogoo. I got enough. I think I only use one. Reason I got the door and stuff here is in case it fails. Then it breaks and stuff. I get a message in chat. Anyways, one of the reasons I stopped working on the Ice Age area is because I only got this piece of DNA for Ice Age creatures. So that's not great. Anyways, I'm going to let those work for a while. It takes a good while, 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes, I don't remember. I'm going to continue the tour. So in this big area here, I got two plans. Office building and employee apartments. I was thinking perhaps having two buildings for this, but I have to think a little bit how I'm going to design this. How much space I'm going to use over here. What I'm going to do with this ravine. And also this side with this hill here. But for now, let's head into the nether. So this is the nether side. Not done anything to make it pretty here. And I got a trail going this direction, which I'm going to show you first. There is not much over here. There's this portal, which brings us over here to this historical site I found in the desert. It's an ancient library. And not going to tour it there, but I'm thinking perhaps building the museum here. And right next to it, big jungle. I was thinking of making the aviary here, a big glass dome, and several smaller ones for the flightless birds of different kind, terror bird and stuff. And right next to the jungle, we got a volcano over there, and I'll have to see if I put something there as well for the park. There isn't much to see around there yet. I have found a place, not done much building. This other direction, however, this is a place I've done quite a lot of building. And there is a couple of portals over here. I need to make a safer route in the future. It's on the list. Okay, so here we got two portals. Let me first go through this one, which brings us to the Ice Age area. I might figure out a better name for it. Not all creatures here are actually from the Ice Age, but it's a snowy area, and I have started these blocks. You can see it on the map. It's just I have used water to show it a little bit better. It marks off where I'm thinking of having a big herbivore fence here. Over here you can see I did work a little bit on the design for the fence. I think this is good. And then I started to mark off, but that was around the time I took a break from the park. Over here on the edge of the big herbivore fence is there a lot of prehistoric fish. They naturally spawned here. Alligator gar? Something like that. They don't attack me. Anyways, this is another... This is not an Ice Age creature, but I started to make a mangrove pen. And mind you that I made these before the mangrove forest was announced for 1.19 Minecraft. I didn't know that at that point. I think these are alright. I might change those for spruce, which blend in a little bit better with oak. But it's decent. I haven't done any more with it. I don't actually got the DNA for those, and I wasn't sure how to design the fence. I did mark off where I was thinking of having a lookout point, a little bit of a hill here. You could imagine getting up 10 blocks and you could look around the entire pen. You got this shape here just surrounding this swamp. Anyways, instead of walking back and through the nether, I'm just going to walk through the overworld because we are quite close to that other portal. It's just over here. We can see another village. And here you can see the other end of the railway. I got quite far to go to connect this with the 1000 blocks in that direction, but we'll see. It's just a long-term project that quite possibly never is going to be finished. I need to put up a train here and move this portal. It's in a really stupid spot. I just built around this. This is the water world, and I made this. This is almost an entrance. This is very much inspired by Jurassic World. I might put a building at the end there, but this is where I got some shops. I started a little bit with a coffee bar, tried to do a little bit of design in here, and gift shop. Not too happy with how it turned out, but it's alright. And of course, toilet. Hi Sam. Here lives Aaron the Mosasaurus. There he is. Sam and Aaron are my nephews in real life. And you can go down here and get a little bit better view of him. He really likes to hunt squids. He is having a great life in here. I started to plan out more shops and stuff around here, and I'm going to have cafes, restaurants, stuff like that. But in the future, at some point. Well, we'll see when. It's not coming up in the next few episodes. I really like the crane I got there. It's a bit too much one color, but I think it's fine. You got a cool gate going on there. Not functional, but yeah. Now we're coming to some unfinished places. I started to make some more water pens here, but no more water creatures yet. On this side of Aaron's pen, we got a little bit of a dock. I am thinking of building a ship, a cruise ship or something like that. So this could be potentially where people arrive at the park. Heading back up here, we are going to the archaeology site. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's a little bit off to the side here. These are grave mounds. And I really like how they turned out. It's sort of like how we found them at Orknights and other places where you can see them. Even putting that line a little tree there. Oh, right. Let me turn off. I think it's the friendly creatures. Yeah. It's this making the sound. It's burning armor stands. So, armor stands are friendly creatures apparently. Hi Dr. Cozy. This is where she is working. I'm not going to go through all of these in this video. I don't got time for it. But if you want to, you can have a look at one of the previous videos where I made these. And we got a tar pit just over here to the side. We're with fencing around so people don't accidentally fall into it. That would be very unfortunate. And we got a mammoth tooth tusk on the display. Anyways, being back in the town, I have noticed one thing. There hasn't been any chat messages, so this has not failed. It has not finished either, so it do really take a long time. I'm going to wait for this to finish and then hatch some eggs. Alright, we got a couple of eggs. When giants walk the earth. Yeah, those are big dinosaurs. Let's hatch them. Alright. Just here to hatch some eggs. It's fine, it's just me, it's all good. Okay, they are hatching. This should not take long. I'll bring you back in. It's happening, it's happening. There she is. They are loud, they are here, and we are bringing them outside. It's so weird to hear those loud noises from those tiny creatures. Okay, eat some grass. This is your new home. You got a lot of space and room to grow on. This is a female. It's calm. There they go. And a female. Two females. You are going to be big, loud ladies. Take a good look. This is the last time I'm taller than them. Anyways, I hope you liked the tour. I hope it didn't get too long, but have a nice day and see you in the next one.